Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Andrea, and in today's video, I'm gonna share with you guys tips to help you have more time and energy outside your 9 to 5. So you're probably wondering, like,
what makes me even qualified to give you guys tips on this?
Well, I would consider myself pretty good with time management. Ever since I was young, I've always worked multiple jobs at the same time while being a full-time student. And now in the present, I'm able, to work full-time and do the stuff that I like without being super stressed. First, what needs to be clear are your objectives. So why exactly do you want more free time? Because a lot of us will be like, man, I wish I had more free time. But for what? Is it to have more time to study? Maybe to invest in some sort of hobby? Spend more time with your family? Whatever it is, make sure it's clear to you. Write it down if you have to. These things should be something that you really want and something that means a lot to you, or else you're not going to be motivated to make time for it. A lot of us are not engaging in activities that are getting us closer to our objectives. And this is why it's really important for you to look at where you're wasting time. About a year ago, when I started my first full-time job, I used to feel like I never had enough time for anything. I used to always feel really bad for myself because I'm like, man, my job takes up all my time. I hate this. When really, my job's a big reason I don't have a lot of time. But I did have some free time that I could have spent working on YouTube or, working on my fitness. But instead, I would use my free time to just scroll on my phone, mindlessly, or I would just lay in my bed overthinking life and overthinking all the things that I want to do instead of actually just taking action. Take a look at the activities you spend the most time on, and chances are you're not spending your time on the things that matter most to you. Get good sleep. I used to really underestimate the importance of sleep. You guys, feeling exhausted, getting little hours of sleep every night is the worst thing you can do for yourself. If you want to have more energy after work and you think you can do that by just sleeping 5 hours a night, it's not happening. Have a designated hour for yourself in the morning. Starting your day with some sort of personal accomplishment is honestly the best feeling ever. I know for me, anytime I'm able to get a workout in or read a little or work on a YouTube video before work, I feel really amazing. And at the end of the day, I don't feel like my job took my entire day from me. Think about the things you want to change or improve in yourself. Is it your fitness? Is it keeping your home more organized? Is it eating healthier? Whatever it is, waking up an hour earlier can help you have more time for these things. Maximize your downtime at work. When I was working as a substitute teacher and going to grad school at the same time, any chance I had a break or the students were busy with some sort of assignment, I would take that opportunity to catch up on emails or even do some of my assigned readings. And sometimes I'd even pull out my laptop and start working on homework. I didn't care if I was in the break room or not. I didn't always finish everything I had to do, but when I got home, I definitely had less things to do. Don't overthink tasks. So my mom is someone I highly look up to. This woman is someone who works in the fields from 6 a.m. all the way till 4 p.m. And as soon as she gets home, she gets straight to her to-do list, whether that's doing laundry, making food, or looking over some paperwork. And I'll ask her if she's tired, and she's just always not really. And even if she is, she doesn't really think about it too much. She does everything she has to complete for the day before she spends the rest of the afternoon relaxing or taking a walk. And I've noticed that being tired is definitely a real feeling, but many times we train ourselves to feel that way, or we over-rest and we never get started on the things that we have to do. Maximize your energy. I'm gonna be straightforward with you guys. If you wanna have energy after you come home from work to do the stuff that you like, you need to eat healthy.
Period.
A lot of our energy throughout the day comes from the food that we eat. If you're only eating junk food, you're gonna feel sluggish. That really shouldn't be a surprise. I know it's really hard to resist treats and unhealthy foods, but they're a big reason you're not feeling your best and performing your best. So Please do yourself a favor and try to incorporate more veggies and protein into your diet and just less processed foods. And this takes me to my next point. If you want to shorten the time it takes to make food, make simple meals or meal prep. For instance, my meals, they consist of some type of meat, protein, some veggies, and rice. I don't always cook the meat ahead of time, but it's really easy to do. All you gotta do is put the meat on the pan, put some seasoning over it, let it cook for a bit, and bam, you have some meat. And veggies, I usually just get frozen ones and I warm them up. And rice, I usually make a lot at a time, so it'll last me a couple days. Meal prepping on the weekend is also super time saving. I used to do this a lot when I was in grad school, and honestly, if I hadn't meal prepped, I probably would have only had one meal a day. Occasionally, I will buy a salad from Panera or Pollo Loco. Sometimes this is the only thing you can do. On those days where you're just so tired and you just had a really long day, I don't think it's entirely bad to get some food from like a restaurant, but always try to go for the healthier option. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys found something useful from this video. Let me know your thoughts down below. And as usual, I cannot wait to see you guys next time. Bye!